Hey YouTube, this is Kodo, otherwise known as Yas Kodo, doing a playthrough of Forge on hard mode. This should be part 5. Thanks for sticking through this far. Make sure to like and follow if you're interested. It really helps. Great, so I just got 500 gold. I did a quest here, which tells me that I probably wanted something from one of these shops. So I'm just gonna check them all. Nope. Spider Ham, Peter Porker. Remember guys, it's Spider-Man season. He does buff all my bats, so if I want to build a bat deck, you know, he's my guy, I guess. Also, I don't know about having... Let's see. Might want to bring back my Suture Priest, cut the Elishnorn, and maybe even the War Leader too. The problem is having double white. I don't have a ton of white sources in this deck. Hmm. I'll try this. I'll try this card, Lunar Convocation. It seemed a little bit like a win more, too much of a win more card, but I could be wrong. It might actually be good. So I feel like I should make my way to the White Realm, north of me, and try and get to the city in the center to purchase another heart container and get it to 10. I think that the soonest that I can get myself up to 20 starting life, the much better I'm gonna be off. We're very close. Almost in the very center of the realm. There it is. We've arrived at the capital of Whiteland. New Avalon. Great. Let's find the vendor. Take another heart capsule. So these are a heart container. These are permanent. I don't need anything equipped. Now I just have 10 life, which is great. Going from 7... Or no, I started at 8, right? Going from 8 to 10 is a real jump. Yeah, and while I'm here, it might be a little risky, but fuck it. Let's see what we got. As you approach the town square, a man climbs down from a packed wagon. He glances around, then walks towards you. You there. You look like a capable individual. A capable just so happens to be my middle name. He looks perplexed for a moment, but glances back at the wagon as though distracted by it. I was hoping you could handle some business for me. Business? What sort of business? Well, some folks here in town are looking to move on, start fresh somewhere new. We had a spot picked out to settle down, but it appears to be occupied. I see, and I suppose you're looking for the current occupants to be removed. We're doing a, we're doing a, we're doing a colonization in here, guys. This is problematic. Yes, exactly that. After all, I have this deed right here stating that we own this monastery. He briefly flashes some papers, but you notice some of the ink has smeared on them. Well then, I hope your new settlement will remember me fondly when setting prices. You make note of the location and promise to clear it out. This might end up being a challenging quest, but that's okay. The less gold that I have, the more I'm okay with losing, because I won't lose anything. I'll just lose like 4 or 5 gold here. That's practically nothing. Oops. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. I don't know exactly what to expect from these guys, but bring it on. Top Hopic versus Monk. They start with a tapped dual land. I'll start with a Mandibular Kite on turn 1. Very happy to see that. They play Fleet-Footed Monk. Can't be blocked by any creature with power 2 or greater. Okay, that's completely fine, actually. I'll just play Basilica Screecher, which I was going to do anyway. Attack for 1. Pass the turn. They've got no good attack here and no turn 3 play. They might be holding up a removal spell, though. But that's fine. I'm going to still cast this, extort for 1, and then get in for 2. I still have a 1-2 that can block that useless 1-1. They got no turn 4 play. They suck at the game. Which I don't mind, because I'm going to extort again, playing out another baddie, attack with all my bats. This is really like the bat. Oh, Corey Steelcutter. Not really enough for my opponent. It's just a little too late, methinks. Extort and win. Easy peasy. Let's see what we got. Nothing really all that interesting. The missionary gains his life. That's cute, but it's not a good card. Let's beat this other one. It's a cleric. So here's a card that we added. Lunar Convocation. Yeah, let's try this. Okay, so I think they're just a cleric deck. I don't think that they're a party deck, so I think that's probably just going to be a vanilla 1-2 for the whole game. Yeah, there's the... Ooh, Luminarch Aspirant is a real problem. In fact, I wonder if I shouldn't just kill it now. Yeah, they could have a protection spell. I don't need that to build up incrementally. Luckily, they had no other play. Taking that hit was not fun. And I don't really have anything that can easily block that. But I am just going to get out the Life Creed Duo and pass. Take my beats, drop down to 4. They still got nothing else yet. Okay. So I could use this. So I could play out both of my 2 mana spells, which is like using my mana the most with the most efficiency. But I still don't have a good block, and they can just get in. Well, I guess that's not true. I do have good blocks. If I do that. Whereas if I play the Convocation and I pay 2 life and draw a card, it's just too risky. Too risky. I'll gain 1. Carrot cake. Yeah, I'm okay with drawing that next turn. And then I'll attack for 1. I'm back up to 6, and now... Okay, so they do block... Or they do attack. They kill my rabbit. That was not really the best trade for them, so I'm really happy to see that go down in that way. And then Restless Bloodseeker, gain 1. Moonrise Cleric, gain 1 again. Get in for 3. Make a blood token. Daru Sanctifier, turn... They play it and they morph it, but they have no target. Luckily, because I didn't play out the Convocation. So that worked out pretty well. Yeah, I'll play the Convocation, play the Mandibular Kite, and gain 1. And I will go ahead and pay 2 life and draw a card, and then attack. I just attack with everything? I think so. I'm not afraid of taking 1 damage. They block. Go to the end of my turn. I make a blood token. They lose a life, and I make a 1/1 with flying, and I gain 1 from that. Feels great. This feels like Value Town out here. No blocks. And they... Oh, whoa. They pay 7 mana for Saint Elenda. I've never even seen this card. This is an alchemy card. I hate alchemy cards. So this game does support alchemy cards, which I think is fair and valid. I appreciate that they've got every single card in Magic in this game, but fuck, like... Okay, so this is... Let me just read what this does. It's a 4/7 with lifelink. When it enters the battlefield, conjure a card of your choice from Saint Elenda's spellbook into your hand. You may cast that card this turn without paying its mana cost. At the beginning of your end step, if you gained life this turn... Excuse me. Create an XX white avatar creature token where X is the amount of life you've gained this turn. Okay, so they conjure a card, they cast Faith's Fetters for free, and then because they gained 4 life, they now make a 4/4. So that's completely absurd. Okay, well, Banishing Light Saint Elenda. We still have this 4/4 to deal with, but that's a lot more manageable, I think. Not being able to attack with this is lame, because now I can't gain life without cracking the carrot cake, and then I can't lose life in the same turn. Let's go ahead and transform our vampire. attack with our flying creatures. Oh, you know what? I can... Okay, it is slightly risky, but I am going to do it this way. I'll pay 2 life, draw a card, go to 6, and then pass. I don't get to make... Wait. What? Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, they attack me. Ah, damn it. I'll take 4, go to 2. No! Unbelievable. Oh, that's insane. They had another one. Oh, that's so evil. Ah, fuck me. Okay. That happens. Uh, yeah. I I can't beat a second Saint Alinda, I don't think. Um, man, that feels really unfair. Uh, crap. I think I have to do this. So I have to sacrifice the carrot cake, gain 3. Put that on the bottom, gain another 1. Play out the Suture Priest, gain 1 again. Activate this, draw a card. There's our removal spell. It's just too late. And it caught, yeah, we just can't cast it. Well, we get to make another bat here, I believe. They buff their Saint Alinda, and they attack with all their fucking assholes. Okay. Well, I've got to block at least 2 of these creatures. Just chumping. Fortunately, I can't stop them from just gaining a ton of life here. But yeah, that's just how it goes. They go back up to 21. They make another avatar creature. They lose 1. Now it's back to me. I don't have enough mana to play Obsidian and kill something. I can play Marauding Blight Priest, though, and then kill Saint Alinda. They just have so many of these avatar tokens now. Like, this... God, this sucks. Yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, so here's all their big creatures. So I need to... the 5/5 needs to die. The other 2, I think I can get away with just chumping. Let's do it like... Okay, I'll chump one of them, take 4. Oh, whoa, take more than that, actually. Oh, my God, dude. Okay, so they can tap down my creatures now. But only once. And, like, do I play the Forsaken Sanctuary, or do I just blood token it away? Fuck, dude. I only have 3 blockers here. So I guess I have to blood token it away. That's a good draw. Let's see if I can survive one more turn. If I can't, it is what it is. No, I cannot. They've got a morph creature. Thank God they're out of cards in hand. Oh my God, we've stabilized. I can't believe it. But now I'm 1 mana short of being able to cast both of these spells. But this is doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a 7-point swing. That's pretty good. I just wish I could also play the Blood Artist, because then I can block really, really effectively. Oh well. Yeah, we just gotta do it like this. They go to 5, I'm up to 12. They go down to 4. They shouldn't have any good attacks here. I think I did all of my math right. I think I beat the AI on this day, even though the odds were stacked against me. Okay, so the Blood Artist is really effective here, because now if 4 creatures die at any point for any reason, they're in big trouble. And instead of doing the blood token route, I'm just going to draw off of this. Very nice. Play out another creature. Go to combat, and now let's see. I've got 2 flyers that can just swing into the air that they can't block. It's too late for them to tap down with Sunstar Chaplain, and then at my end step, they lose a life from the Convocation. Nice! We got there. That cleric gave us a run for our money, but yes! Oh my God! Oh, yeah! Okay. Those are some real cards. Fortunately, I don't have a ton of clerics or angels. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got 6 clerics in the main board. Okay, we can play more clerics. Uh, how confident am I in... I mean, I've got 10 life. So if I can get up to 17, then this buffs my whole board. Oh, I should also look for angels. Like this. This version of the deck, I think, is... I'm still medium on a Stelly Reclaimer. It's just having that many 5-drops... Having that many 5-drops in a deck that doesn't even have that many 4-drops and doesn't have any real ramp feels a little bit spooky. I've gone down on the Mandibular Kite a little bit as well. It's a good turn 1 play, but without any, like, artifact synergy, I'm not getting that much out of it. So I'm going to try not running it and seeing how that goes. Especially with all my tap lands, like, I think having no 1-mana spells makes it easier for me to keep a hand that has a tap land in it. Yeah, I'll add 2 plains, cut a couple of swamps, and go like that. Now I have so many flyers in the main board. I think between the flyers, the life gain, the Elegy Acolyte, I think my deck has a good chance of winning a lot more consistently now. Top Hopic versus Monk. Monk number 2. We're on the play. We're going to 100% keep this hand. This is a really solid hand. Start on the top land. They play plains. They got nothing after that. I'll play out my second land and the Suture Priest. Abbot of Carroll Keep. Oh shoot, update. No, I don't want to update my computer yet. Abbot of Carroll Keep. 2-1 with prowess, ETB, impulse draw. That's not that scary for us. They can't really play that card now, can they? What did they exile? A land? Yeah. So it's just a 2-1 with prowess. I wonder if I should offer the trade here. It's kind of hard to say. I guess no. I can't get too comfortable yet. Master of Pearls. Opponent is a big fan of bad cards. It's fun with these like themed enemies that are themed around a certain creature type, because you'll see like just like the most terrible cards in their deck, and then they'll just play something randomly great. Like I'm sure they have Corey Steelcutter in their deck. Luminarch Aspirant. I sure do love this card. It is so bonkersly good. But do I play it and then the Lunar Invocation, or do I play the Marauding Blight Priest? I think I play it and the Invocation, which actually did a lot of work the last game. I'll put a counter on my flyer, because that's how I roll. Presenting a clock to them now, a pretty serious 2-turn clock at this point. They attack with their Master Pearls. That's okay. Go to 11. They play out another creature. They lose 1. And yeah, I've got a pretty solid clock on them at this point. Play out the Obsidian. Drain them even more. Go to combat. Buff the Cleric once again and attack. Gain 1. They drop to 2. Lose one, lose one. There's no reason for me to blink Obsidian this turn, so I won't. If you're still in here, Lisa, how long have you been playing Magic? Or have you never played Magic and you're just here to hang and chill? Yeah, nothing good from the monk. Let's fight another cleric. Seems like the cleric enemy... Oh, this is not a cleric. This is an adept white wizard. Oh, shit. Looks like I've been... Wow, time flies when I'm streaming. I started at 1 o'clock. It's now 2:30. After this game, I'll probably finish... Or I'll show off some more of these cards that I just bought today. And then I'll just take a bathroom break before coming back. Planning on streaming until 5 today. I'll keep starting off with Forsaken Sanctuary, passing... Monk plays Speaker of the... Or, not Monk. Adept White Wizard. Sorry. He plays out Speaker of the Heavens. This card is annoying as fuck. 1/1 Vigilance Lifelink. Once they reach 30 life, because their starting life total is 23, then they can just start spitting out 4/4 Angel tokens. So for now, it's not too scary, but before long, it will be very scary. For now, I'll play out the Life Creed duo and pass. We're both kind of playing the life gain strategy. Tempered Veteran. Okay, that's not really a life gain card at all. I don't really know what to make of that, honestly. But let's play out... First I'll attack, and then I'll play out the Righteous Valkyrie, and then say go. Opponent obviously can't attack into it. Really happy that we won 2 of these in the last game, and drawing the second is nuts. So now I can play this and go to 15. I would go to 16, and then I'm just a turn away. Or I could play the Acolyte. I suppose it's actually better, huh? Yeah, I'll play out the Elegy Acolyte, gain 1, gain 4, go to combat, attack with my flyers, draw a card, lose a life, and then pass the turn. They play out Makeshift Battalion. Yeah, that... I was scared because I saw turn 1 Speaker of the Heavens, but they did not do shit. With the mat... Come on, Lisa Warner with the party hat. I'm pretty sure I did reply, but you could be right. I think last time I saw you, I did like run off of stream. But I did see your work, and I thought it looked cool. And I think I told you, but maybe you weren't here in chat, but I think I told you like, hey, I'm not in the market for anything, but your work is amazing. So thanks for sharing. But I want to like have been streaming for a little while before I start like paying artists to work on graphics for me, because I don't know, I don't feel like I'm at that point quite yet, although I would love to be. So here I'm at 15. I'm very close to buffing my whole entire board, and I think I'm going to do exactly that. Play out the Righteous Valkyrie, gain a bunch of life. Now everything's huge. Play out another bat, go to combat, swing with the whole team. They're forced to chump. I deal damage. Oh, and I triggered warp somehow. I don't know what hit the graveyard this turn or what left the battlefield this turn, but Void says if a non-land permanent left the battlefield this turn or a spell was warped this turn, make a 2/2. It doesn't care if it's a spell that I cast or if it's a permanent that I control. So because they chump blocked, I got a robot. That's really interesting. This card is so strong. Yeah, wow. Waiting. Is my computer getting hot? No, it's not too bad. AI is in the tank. Clanker is clanking. I think this is the first match so far in this entire playthrough that has felt completely one-sided. So I think that's good, right? Oof. Yeah, just doing so much damage. My board is now like massive. This is the strongest I think my deck has ever looked. Yeah, bam. Would you like, can I make something for your channel according to your theme and choices? I mean, personally, I don't feel super comfortable like Swords to Plowshares. I don't feel super comfortable like commissioning anything from you because I am not prepared to like pay you or like another artist right now. And like I saw your work. It looks really nice and like very professional. So if you were like volunteering to do work for me, I don't know if I could accept that because it seems to me like your work is at a level that you should be compensated fairly for it. I wish I like knew other creators who are in the market for that because then I would just send you their way because your work looks great. Yeah, so I have to very politely decline Lisa. By the way, if y'all are watching on YouTube, chatting with Lisa Warner, definitely check her work out. I've got her Insta somewhere, but yeah, I think it's in my DM somewhere. I'm so bad about checking my Discord DMs. A lot of friends of mine have been using. Oh, I see. You were like messaging me on the 30th. Girl, I was too busy trying to make rent on the 30th. Um, yeah, like where is the? Yeah, huh, I don't see it. Lisa says, "Can you come on Discord for just 2 minutes? I'll really appreciate you." Yeah, hey, what's up? So bad at multitasking. Let's be on the play. I'll keep this hand, lead on a swamp, and then say go. This is like the boss of this area, so we'll see how this plays out. I'll do my best, but This could be tricky. I'll play out the Screecher. This way I can get in for damage with the Elegy Acolyte online. Angel of Unity. 1/3 flying and lifelink. When it enters the battlefield or you cast a party spell, choose a party creature card in your hand and it perpetually gets +1/+1. Party cards include clerics, rogues, warriors, and wizards. Okay. They play out their 1/3 flyer, lifelinker. I drew my fourth land, which is great. I wish I could know if they had a cleric in their hand that they buffed. But I guess it doesn't matter too much. I don't really want to use a removal spell on that angel. So as much as this sucks, I am just going to play out the Suture Priest and Extort and then pass. And then we'll see what else they do here. They morph something and they attack. I'll block. They're just looking to gain a life and then pass to me. Great, so now I've got my Acolyte online. Can't extort, but I do gain one and I will be able to lose one and draw a card here. Drop to 11. Whoa, okay, they morph. It's an Exalted Angel. Okay, that's not great. I go to 6, they go up to 33, pass back to me, I'll play a land. And I'll attack with these two. Draw one, lose one. Then Bork and Stuff says, "You got this, pop champ, lol pog champ." Thank you, Bork and Stuff. I do got this. I get up every morning and I look in the mirror and I say, "You are pog champ. You are pog champ." I think I'm just gonna go ahead and snap off the Hideous End here on the Exalted Angel. And I will not extort. Instead, I'll use that mana to cast Suture Priest. Gaining an extra life. Triggering. Oh yeah, duh. Because I used the removal spell, I get that robot token, gaining 2 more life. That feels good. What? Oh, okay, so they cast the Aspirant, which triggers the Angel of Unity, but they lose 2 life. Now their angel spells cost 2 mana less to cast. That's really scary. I'll block the 1/3. Thank goodness they have no other play yet. I'll play a land. 3, 4, 5. My Gray Merchant is not really in a position to be able to do anything here. I could banish the Aspirant, which could help me not get attacked. Like, I don't know. Do I Banishing Light the dude that makes his angels cheaper, or do I Banishing Light the angel? That's the question. I'm tempted to just kill it now. Yeah, and you know what? I think that is correct. Because now I can trigger Void. I can play out Basilica Screecher number 2. Gaining 2 more life. Swing with everything. Bring him down to 15. Lose a life, draw a card. Just responding to Lisa on Discord really quick. Just think of Okay, so drew a land. Nothing too exciting, but the important thing is I make another robot. I gain 2 more life. Now I'm at 20. Ooh. Wait, X was 1? They played out Decree of Justice. X is 1? Oh, man. Lucky me. That's crazy. Oh man, I hope that my stream isn't lagging out here. Here, let me just close that for now. I got someone letting me know that I sound like I'm chopped up, so if anyone's in the chat and can't hear what I'm saying, let me know. Okay. So they played out a single 4/4 angel. I don't think that's going to be enough to stop me from running away with this game. I've got my devotion to black is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 if I play out the Grey Merchant of Asphodel. Not enough to just win the game outright, so I will instead double extort with the Basilica Screechers, Marauding Blight Priest and Suture Priest doing their Dance of Death, and then go to combat. If I attack with everything, they are probably going to trade with my Acolyte and block my Screecher, or no, they'll block one of my robots, and then they'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not enough to kill them, and then I'd lose my most powerful creature. Yeah, so as depressing as it is, we're just gonna have to pass the turn here. Just updating my chat because I was like keeping track of my stream on my computer, but I think that was too much. I think that was putting too much of a workload on my computer. Yeah, it makes me sad to not attack this turn, but they're probably too scared to attack. Yeah, opponent recognizes that they're on the back foot here. Oh, and I've got Righteous Valkyrie. Righteous Valkyrie might actually just win me the game here. Wait, devotion is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think this is the... Wow, yeah, that did so much. Now all my creatures are gigantic, and now I can just attack without having to care about how they block. It's game over. Yes! I beat another boss. I thought that it would be impossible, but it turns out it's not impossible. I won an Akroma. Useless card. Same with Rhea Dawnbringer. These cards are old and bad. But I am happy about everything else. Sounds okay to you, Bork and Stuff? Thank you so much. Bork and Stuff, that is a great name I wonder if I know you IRL, because I would consider myself to be a dog person. Wink, wink. Treasure chest. Tesoro chest. Ooh, we got a black and white card, Moira and Teshar. I wonder if this is good enough to go in our black and white deck. It's a Phyrexian Spirit Bird. It's not a bat, it's not a cleric, and it's not an angel. It is a 5 mana 4/5 with flying. Whenever you cast a historic spell, that means an artifact or a legendary or a saga. Whenever you cast a historic spell, return target non-land permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste. Exile it at the beginning of the next end step. If it would leave the battlefield, exile it instead of putting it anywhere else. So basically, if you have something big in your graveyard, like a big... Oh, it could be any non-land permanent. Huh. Yeah, I'm not playing this card. Like, no way. But it's cute. Fatal Push. Now that I'm playing. So I just got Swords to Plowshares, I think. Yeah. Swords to Plowshares and Fatal Push. I thought it would take me a lot longer to get some of these cards that I would consider to be staples, not only in Magic as a whole, but like are particularly strong in this format. I'm not a believer in the Starlight Soothsayer, and I also hate Hideous End. Going down to 16 creatures. I suppose that's enough. And I'm not too worried about having like a super high devotion to black. I feel like Grey Merchant of Asphodel, even though it asks that you have a high devotion to black, I don't think you really need to have like an absurd critical mass. It would require so much setup to win off of him anyway. You might as well just have good cards in your deck than trying to make it like... Okay, this is a funny hand. So I've got one creature, one removal spell, and 5 lands. I would not call this a great hand, but it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. Like, if I draw into a spell, I know I'm going to be able to cast it on curve, and that's nice. So, we'll stick with it. Such Priest. Benalish Faithbonder. 1/3 Vigilance and Enlist. Enlist is... okay. Yeah, you lose a life. It is a 1/3, but like... How scared am I of it, really? I'm not scared of it at all. But do I kill it? No. I'll just pass. Do I take one, though? Yeah, I'll take one. Oh, huh. I will respond to the trigger from this Cleric of the Forward Order to kill it. That way, when it resolves, they gain no life because they control no creatures with that name. That's a fun little trick. Okay, so I was excited to have gotten these removal spells, but I would like some threats at this point. Okay, so they put a +1/+1 counter on that. Am I regretting my choices? Only slightly. Arena Rector. What the hell? Okay, so I'll kill that if I let it... Jesus, another removal spell. I swear, like, I have cards in my deck that are not just removal spells. I'm not even really playing a control deck. I just drew them all in a row. Okay, they might gain some life later. Jesus, okay, this is really unfortunate. Are they playing like allies? Is this the ally deck? No? This is just a really bad cleric deck. There we go. Guide of Souls. That's an actual card. Jeez, this late in the game and all we draw is this Basilica Screecher. I guess I just shouldn't have kept this hand, huh? Now I want to know if I should Banishing Light this Guide of Souls now before they gain a bunch of energy and buff something. Here, I'm gonna step away for just 2 seconds. Okay. Sorry about that. I feel like the answer is no. If I can't keep up with a Guide of Souls on its own, stick together. Each player chooses a party from among creatures they control, then sacrifices the rest. Wow. Well, yeah, I'll take one from the Guide of Souls. That was so silly. Well, Luminarch Aspirant represents a real threat to my opponent. It's a slow clock, but it is a real clock. They have no energy. I'll take it, go to 7. They play a second Guide of Souls. That is actually a little bit problematic. Play out my Blight Priest. And I'll grow the Aspirant and then attack with both of these. The fact that they have two Guide of Souls. I still don't really want to use Banishing Light though. Even with the power of both of them. Oh yeah, okay, here we go. Redemption Choir. 2 white vampire cleric. It's a 3/3 lifelink with Coven. When it enters the battlefield or attacks, if you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, return target permanent card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. They don't have it now. They might have it next turn, because yeah, so we found our Banishing Light target, which is very exciting. They definitely don't need to keep that card. I'll move to combat. I'll put a counter here and just attack like that. Yeah, because their double Guide of Souls are not enough on their own to race my Luminarch Aspirant. Take that, loser. Combat Professor. That's a real card. That's a real threat. Luckily they played that after combat, but man, another land. We've drawn a lot of lands this game, and a lot of removal spells that we used very early. I'll go to combat. I'll grow my Blight Priest. They can kill it if they block with every single one of their creatures. Instead, they just chump with the one Guide of Souls. They buff the professor. Attack. They don't pay the energy. I will take 3, go down to 6. Oh, they destroyed my Banishing Light, and now they have Coven. Wait, did it? Oh no, they don't have Coven. Haha. Okay. And then there's our other removal spell. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now I have the opportunity to get a huge blowout here. I'll attack with my Marauding Blight Priest, bait them into blocking with everything. They don't. They don't block with everything. Okay. But they have, well, let's go to the beginning of their combat and see what they target. They target the Redemption Choir. In response, we'll exile it. They choose not to attack. Oh, no! Fuck! Oh my god, not this card again. Saint Alenda. This busted ass arena only magic card. It cannot exist in paper. It's too broken for paper. It comes down. It lets them cast a Faith's Fetters for free. Yup. And then at their end step, they make a token with power and toughness equal to the amount of life that they gain this turn. So annoying. Right after I blew, I think, the last removal spell in my deck. Yeah, I drew all 5 of my removal spells right at the beginning. And like I had nothing else to do with my mana. This is horrendously bad. Yeah, I can't do anything about this. I'll go to combat and grow the Suture Priest and then just pass, and then now my opponent can just attack with all of these. And I have to take... Ugh, man. That sucks. This card is super annoying. If I had... Man. I didn't need to use up all my removal spells like that. Man. Yeah, like, there's no way that I'm empty-handed. I have no more removal spells in my deck. They're about to gain 5 life here. I think no matter how I slice it, dude, this is game over. They make another 5/5 token. I drew a blocker, but now they're at 12. Yeah, that's game over. Dude, fuck Saint Alenda. That's such a stupid, busted card. I'm so mad that I lost to it. I'm so mad. Oh, man. I'm going to step away for 2 seconds because I need to turn the AC on. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting toasted. Yeah, Rip is right, Bork. Rip is right. Dude, that was so sad. I I lost a bunch of my money, but all I can do all I can do is suck it up and go back in and go for the rematch. Yeah, I don't know what I would cut or change here. The problem with Saint Alinda is they cast it, they immediately get the value from it. Even if I killed her instantly with something like Swords to Plowshares, which is like an instant that exiles something right on their turn, even if I exile it, her first ability resolves, so she gets to conjure this card in her hand, and then cast it for free immediately, removing one of my creatures and gaining 4 life. And if I don't cast it instantly and I have to like wait till my turn to get rid of it with something like Banishing Light, then she also gets to make a 4/4 on that same turn for free. So it's really, man, it's just really hard. And my deck is not fast enough to be able to win consistently like before she gets to that 7th mana. All right, bring it on. We're 1-1 against this cleric. Can't let her get to 7 mana. That's the rule. I'll keep this. Play a land, pass. They play a land, pass. Glad to see no turn 1 Guide of Souls this game. I'll play out the Screecher. They play the Ardyllic Grange and Unholy Efficient. 1/2 with Vigilance. And if they make a lot of mana, they can make it big. Yeah, I'll play out the Marauding Blight Priest, get in for 1, and then pass. Land number 3 from them, and a Selfless Spirit. That could be important later. No 4th land. I could Fatal Push the Spirit, but I think I'd rather offer a trade here. They don't take the bait. I'll play out my second one, Extort, so they lose 1, I gain 1. And then I'll pass. There's their first real Idyllic Grange and Scholar of Athreos, threatening to drain me later, but they can't pay that cost. They don't have any swamps in their deck. Loser. Still no 4th land. So we could end up just losing this game because of that. So that's a bummer. But just gotta keep on trucking. Play out my Blood Artist, Extort, bring them down to 15, and then I'll attack with both of my bats. If they want to trade, that's fine. They don't, that's also fine. We're at a comfortable 12 life now. Huh, this is interesting. Do I block the... Oh, they can... Oh, I actually can't. Inspiring Cleric. Inspire. They gain 4 life. They play a Leonin Sanctifier. Oh my god, these alchemy cards. So one of the cards in their hand gets lifelink perpetually now. Still no 4th land. That's really sad. My opponent is just slowly accruing this like big advantage on their side of the board. This is unfortunate. I'll get in with my bats, and then I'll pass, and we'll see if they play something really spooky here. They give that +1/+1, and then they just attack with everything. Okay. We will fatal push the efficient. They could sacrifice the spirit in response here. They choose not to. Go to... Oh, and then they lose one, and I gain one, and they lose another one. Synergy. And then I will trade here. Drain you. And they play this out. They incubate once. Okay. Jesus, dude. We're still fucking stuck on 3 lands. Dude, this is so shitty. I'm pretty sure I had all 3 of these in my opening hand. I'd have to go back and check, but man, this is really shitty. Yeah, it's, oh man, there's really not... Okay. I will extort on this lunar convocation, and then just pass. They lose a life. They make that into a 3/3. They swing with everything. Makes sense. I'll block one of these selfless spirits like that. I'll block the sanctifier like that. And then just take the rest of it. Drain you. They play Shale, Dean of Radiance. And I still, for the fucking life of me, I cannot draw my 4th land, even at this point. Yeah, that's really bad. Obviously, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They've got 8 damage coming at me on my next turn. I have no choice but to Banishing Light the Phyrexian token and pass, and just like pray that I can survive. I go to 4, they play another Progenitor Exarch. I don't know how they made 2, but okay. And it's a tap land, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Yeah, you can't make this shit up. That's fucking ridiculous, man. Cast down, drain them for 1, pass the turn, they lose another 1, they transform both of their incubators. I have to block one of them, and I still die. Dude, fuck you. That was so unlucky. I was stuck on 3 lands the entire game. Yeah, whatever. That's just bullshit. It's just bullshit. I guess I should do the reasonable thing, which is like do another quest and come back. But I wanna win so bad. Boo is right, Bork and stuff. Boo is right. Dude, fuck this cleric. I mean, I shouldn't say that. Screw this cleric. If I, if I win, okay, if I beat this guy, then I'll crack this collector booster sample pack that I've got right here. Huh? This is incentive for us all to win this. We got 3 lands in our opening hand. That's exactly what we had last game, and we all saw how that went. But I am gonna keep this. Oh, okay. Blood Artist, Leonin Sanctifier. Now something else in their hand has lifelink. Oh man, we're about to get stuck on 3 lands again. I can feel it in my bones. It's about to happen. I just know these things. I'll pass. They don't attack. They incubate with the Exarch. Well, we got a 4th land. It's just not really like the way that we wanted it. Yeah, I'll play out another Marauding Blight Priest, and then I'll pass. And if they want to trade, I mean, I don't want this trade is the thing. So I've got this 3/3 token created by this 1/2, which, yeah, I just feel like trading for the token sucks. It's like they get the better end of that deal. I take 5, that's half my life, but then on my turn I can begin stabilizing. Then again, if I block both of their creatures here, trade, that's 4 creatures dying. I'll go to 14 and they'll go to 17 and their board is gone. Yeah, you know what? It might not seem like the greatest trade, but with Blood Artist, like, Blood Artist says whenever Blood Artist or another creature dies, target player loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. This card doesn't look good. If you're new at Magic, it's a 0/1 for 2 mana. That doesn't really do anything that affects the board, so it doesn't seem like it's a great card. The reason why I'm playing it is because it actually is really good. As you can see here, I just dealt 4 damage to them and gained me 4 life for essentially doing nothing. And then just over the course of the game, because it counts whenever my creatures die and whenever their creatures die. So I don't even need to make it happen. It just like accrues value really quickly over time. Here I'll play out Basilica Screecher, and then I'll just hold up Fatal Push. Oh, well, there you go. Well, Fatal Push that right after they wasted their Idyllic Grange, and then because a creature died, I drain them again. Priests of Norn. This is a classic 1/4 with Vigilance and Infect. Normally, I might be worried about that card, but I've got my bomb here, the boss, Obsidat Ghost Council. When it enters the battlefield, they lose 2, I gain 2. At my end step, I may choose to exile Obsidat, and if I do, it comes back at the beginning of my next turn and gains haste. Every time it comes back in, it then drains them more. Really fun card. One of my favorites. They take 1. I'm tempted to not blink it, because then I can block the Priests of Norn and kill it. Then again, No, I'll blink it. I'm not scared of Infect. White Mage's Staff comes in, job selects. This creature gains 1 life whenever it attacks, and it's just a 2/2. Yeah, I'll take 1 poison. Great. These are 2 cards that I love to see. I'll get in with both of these. They just take all of that damage. I respect that. I respect it so much that I'm just going to pass to them. And exile Obsidat once again. They attack. I'm fine with that. Being at 20 life now, like, I'm chillin'. Here's the Faith Mender. 3/3. I don't care. I'm just waiting for when they cast that stupid fucking Saint Elenda, that 4/7 busted ass card that beat me the last time. I have these removal spells, but what I'd rather do is just return both of these to my hand and then extort. Go to my turn. Obsidat comes back. And then I can play out Marauding Blight Priest. I will not extort, but I will attack. They chump. My Obsidat becomes a 4/4 because their Priest of Norn has Infect, so it deals damage to creatures in the form of -1/-1 counters, so it's like the damage stays forever. But I don't give a fuck, because Obsidat exiles itself, and once it's exiled, those counters are gonzo. Buffs the Faith Mender. Don't care, don't care. I don't care about that either. Obsidat comes back, they lose 2. Cleric defeated! Let's go! Let's go! Alright. I said I'd do it. There might not be anyone in this chat, but for YouTube. I'm doing this for YouTube. This is the Edge of Eternity's collector booster sample pack. There's probably like 1 or 2 cards in here. This is for the Commander Precon. So let's see what actual cardboard we got. Wait. We do some ASMR. Ooh. Okay, okay. Card number 1. This is the back of the card. I was just joking. Okay. Card number 1. Genemorph Imago. This looks like a rare. Nice, like, extended art on that. Looks really neat. Hopefully it's bright enough that you can see. Yeah, that's really beautiful, actually. I love this treatment. It's cool. Space alien insect dude. 1/3 flyer landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, target creature has base power and toughness 3/3 until end of turn. If you control 6 or more lands, that creature has base power and toughness 6/6 until end of turn instead. Kind of a cool card. Okay, let's see what else. What else we got? Bam! Wedgelight Rammer. Looks like a foil uncommon spacecraft. That foiling is crazy. It's reflecting the light in a weird way, but this is just an uncommon kind of draft card. This card actually I think is quite good in draft because it just comes in, makes you a token, then sticks around and can turn into a flyer. Well, good job everyone. I couldn't have done it without you. Oh, whoops. You know what? I forgot to change this to like full screen so you can see the cards that I'm talking about. Here's the Imago. the insect dude, pretty badass, and then the foil wedge light rammer. Yeah, damn. I gotta remember I can like flip. We can go from here. Ooh, it's me. It's me. And then, whoa, I'm small. I'm so tiny. Wait, I'm trapped. Wait, let me out. Wait. Oh, I'm big again. Oh, thank goodness. I was worried there. Okay, let's get serious. What do we got here? Valkyrie Harbinger. This is like a card that I would play if I wasn't terrified of not being able to actually get up to 6 mana. That's my only problem with that card. Like it's just it seems like it takes a lot to get to that point. Like it is a bomb for sure, but and then Phyrexian Missionary. Oh, this is not bad. It's a 2/3 for 2 with lifelink. And if I pay 2 extra mana, I can return a creature from my graveyard to the hand. That's actually a really reasonable card. I wouldn't necessarily think to play this, but it's got good stats. I like just playing it for 2 mana, and then if you're in the extreme late game and you happen to have something in your graveyard to get back, it's good. And then there's this old rare, Hedron Field Purists. This is like a 2010. This is Rise of Eldrazi. It's like 2010. The rares from the set are generally not that impressive, outside of like some of the first Eldrazi ever printed are in that set, but this is not one of them. It's just an 0/3 for 3 that you can level up to prevent damage. Yeah, this does not seem very good at all. And there's Idyllic Range, which, I'll consider let's consider the Harbinger and the Phyrexian Missionary. Yeah, the Harbinger being way up there at 6 mana is not the most exciting thing ever. It makes me wonder if I should like bring back the lockets that I cut, because these guys can help me ramp into some of those big things. But I don't know. It's just like a bunch of fluff, you know? Like I have small flyers and synergy. But I guess like it is really strong. Like if I play this and it doesn't get answered, like it will just win me the game. I have so many 2-drops, like arguably too many. But they're all so good though. Like, what do I cut? I can maybe cut Banishing Light and a Basilica Screecher and a Suture Priest and a... I guess Moonstone Harbinger isn't that great. Yeah, I'll try running it like this. This might be way off. Okay. One more enemy, I think. Unless there's like someone outside of this building that I have to beat. I think this is the last enemy, and then we'll have completed this quest, and we'll make all the money back that we lost. I'm on the play. Got 3 lands. I think this is a keep. Play the Forsaken Sanctuary, pass the turn. They play their own tap land and pass. You love to see it. I'll play my land. Cast Basilica Screecher and then pass. They play a dual land and Soltari Monk, protection from black and shadow. That's actually pretty annoying. Let's get in for 1 because they can't block my flyer. And then do I just extort the missionary? Or do I kill this right away? Thing is, it's got shadow. I can't block it. That's a problem. But yeah, you know what? I will cast this and I will extort. I'm just gonna trust that my opponent has something scarier than that to play on a future turn. Dragon's Disciple, 2 mana, 1/3. Okay, it's just a 2 mana 1/3 unless they've got a dragon to reveal, which they don't. Play my 4th land, and then I guess I play the Elegy Acolyte. Yeah, fuck it. Not extorting. It's just like the strongest thing I think I could be doing. Yeah, no need to attack with the other cleric because they can just block it. They play a morph creature, deal 2 more damage to me, and then pass. That would be a real clock. Except I've got Obsidat. So I draw a card, lose a life, and then I'll cast Obsidat, not extorting. They lose 2, I gain 2. I'll pass, I'll blink my Ghost Advisor, take 2, go to 5. They play Carol Keep Disciples? What? They have all of the weakest monks in their deck, but I can't get comfortable. I don't know what they're gonna play next. I could Swords their Carol Keep Disciples here. Not extorting. Okay. I'm going to go for a blowout here by attacking with all of these. They fall into the trap, so they double block my Elegy Acolyte. So I will Swords to Plowshares their Disciple, so that way they only gain 1. And I will extort, so then they'll lose that 1 again, going back down to 7. My Acolyte kills their dude. Their Master of Pearls dies. I draw a card, second main, I play a land, and I pass the turn. I get to make a 2/2 robot. Obsidat blinks out of existence. All they've got is this monk and Wayspeaker Bodyguard. They get to tap my dude and bring back their Master of Pearls, which is a little bit annoying. Opposite dot returns. I'll play the Blight Priest extorting. Play a land. Go to combat. We'll grow the Screecher. Attack. Attack. I guess if I attack like this, they can't kill either of them. And then they die. Great. We did it. I think... Yeah, we did it. Eviction notice. Quest completed. Exit the newly cleared but not yet cleaned dungeon. Yay! Now we can go back and report our success. Very nice. +1 reputation in probably the best place to get +1 to a reputation, or one of the best places. Blazemire Verge is a great pickup. I'm not really looking to build a Rakdos deck yet, but if I am, this card is pretty good. I'm sad that we have yet to pick up a good black and white dual land. A human male approaches you, dressed in a well-tailored black coat adorned with silver flourishes and details. You there? Yes, you, the devil. You are the one who just finished a job for the locals, yes? Yes, that's right, flicks my devil hair. I have another job for you, and I won't take no for an answer. Okay. My name is Donovan. Oh, God, wait, I know this guy. Sir Donovan, to most, and I have an urgent need for mana shards, far more than I can source in any one town. Realizing the financial implications of this, you suddenly feel as though his fine coat is Donovan's roughing it attire, despite the fact that it likely cost a year's wages for most people here in New Avalon. I can't say I carry that many on me, but I suppose I could sell you some of what I have. No, the problem is that I've already purchased them, and the caravan they were supposed to arrive on is far overdue. I need you to go find it, and quickly. I see. Now then, you are already aware that I will not be taking no for an answer. Donovan hands you a sheet of paper from a stack that appears to have more copies of the same information. Here are the details on the caravan's planned route and my personal passphrase to use with the driver for identification. Go find my shipment. I must have it to continue my research. It seems as if he really isn't giving you an opportunity to say no. Yeah, we've been clear about that. So this is a multi-part, multi-step quest that I think gets rather difficult. I don't know if I'm ready for it yet. It's crazy I still have not found even a single black and white dual land. Like, not even a bad one. Just, like, not a single one. Yeah, almost every other two-color combo, but that one, for some reason. Okay. That's fine, though. I'll accept it. You had hoped this would be an easy task, and that the caravan would be approaching on the horizon as you exited the gates. Alas, that was not the case. Instead, you consult your map and head off toward the shipment's point of origin, Tyrant's Tower. Tyrant's Tower! Ah! That's where the tyrants like to hang out. Okie dokie. So I'm still pretty far short of 500, which is the sweet spot, I think, to get another heart container. Or at least it cost 500 before. I wonder if the price doesn't, like, increase every time. I should have gone back and checked on that, I guess. Too late now, though. Wait. I want to beat this wandering fucking giant so bad, dude. This guy has been stalking me all day, creeps me out, gives me like Attack on Titan vibes. I'm freaking sick of it. It's keepable. It's marginal, but Luminarch Aspirant is a very good card, and my opponent, of course. I was about to say my opponent might not have any removal spells for it. They do, apparently. I'll play a land, play the Locket, and then pass. Stink Drinker Daredevil. See, this is the kind of card that I think I got to kill on sight because of how much it accelerates my opponent. And then here, even though I would rather use up all my mana, I think it's correct for me to play the Valkyrie first. And it's unlikely that my opponent has removal for this, because if they had Shock, then they might have Bolt or Strike. I doubt that they would have something like Lava Coil. They could, though, but I'm just going to say I doubt it. Here I'll play the Elegy Acolyte, go to 14. Play a land. Get in. Lose a life, draw a card. Pass the turn. Got like my two strongest cards in my deck, probably, working in tandem together. Boy, am I happy to see this card. Lunar Convocation, I just realized, plays really well with Elegy Acolyte. Okay, yeah, let's get in. Lose a life, draw a card again. Play the Locket. Cast the Convocation. And cast Carrot Cake. I don't think we need another land. And then go to my end step. They lose a life, and I make a bat token. And they ain't got shit. Finally, I can start teaching this giant deck a lesson on how to fucking play Magic. Finally. Yeah, that's... Yeah, 100-handed one. 100-handed one? But is it the 100-handed one, though? Because, according to Cast Down, I don't think it is. And just like that, screw you. Oh, man, that feels good. I lost to that guy so many times in a row. So many times. Oh, it feels good to finally win. And let's see, I still need to defeat another one, I think. But now it won't even appear. It's scared now. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Come over here, you little freak. No! Not you, peasant. Get away from me. I just want this guy. Yeah. Wandering giant with his big belly. His big belly and his 4/1s for 3 that can't block. Yeah, I'll keep this. This is pretty slow, but the opportunity to stabilize... Oh yeah, so maybe Luminarch Aspirant actually is not that good in this matchup, but let's see if they have Stomp here. No? Okay, it's still in Bolt range, but no fourth land though. That's pretty lame. Hmm. Okay, we'll get in for 6, bring him down to 14. And then which of these cards do I want to play? I guess the Blood Artist. I'm expecting them to have some kind of burn magic here. There's their first creature. See, how come every other game that I was playing against this enemy, like, they had really uncharacteristically fast starts, and now, um, huh, my my magic buddies are trying to get me to play poker tonight. Um, I don't know. Isn't that a grown-up game for grown-ups? JK, poker is a great game, I'm sure. I'm more into Balatro myself, though, personally. Get in for 7. We've got a serious clock on our opponent, and all they have is a 1-3. Yeah. They're gonna have to chump block here. They lose a life from Blood Artist. And I'll draw a card from the Convocation. And then I'll just play this out like that. Doesn't really matter. This game is over. Yeah, it's very, very over. Great. Yeah, I feel like we really leveled up today. Getting Swords to Plowshares, and Cast Down, and Fatal Push, and the Valkyries, I think really seriously upgraded my whole jam. Like, now I feel like I'm really cooking with gas here. Oh, and I have a bunch of money. And I'm looking for lands.